You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, Deceiver. The true Dragonborn, when Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
I'm getting out of here.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days.
What a waste.
I bet you could slay one of those mean old dragons. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Mane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me, and then I get in trouble.
Waste.
Until next time.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what you did.
You're someone
but
who
Brave
can
won't
get
even
things
look at me
done.
now. So
I like
thanks.
that.
Welcome to war. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good doing business with you. Huh?
Trouble?
Hail, companion.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Ragnar, nobody's gonna believe that your job
Did I
is
see you
to
talking to
process
Sven?
blood. And if they
Maybe
do,
not.
they'll kill
Maybe...
That's
Never
not much
mind.
of a prank.
But I would stay away from him. if I
Oh
were you.
yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag? You're it.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped! You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
What are you staring at? Got any ale or mead? All right, then. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Good dog.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one. That letter ought to convince... Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
You're that visitor
Ragnar the
been
Red.
poking around. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
But quiet did Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow
When
me.
his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice. understand.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking! It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
I'll do it.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to.
Have anything interesting to tell me? I wish I could go with you.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Rock.
Nothing for anyone here.
No other reason to pass through here.
Keep an eye out for what I enjoying the hospitalities of the inn. Suggest you do the same. Until next time.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago.
I won't go over there ever again.
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd. Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size.
No.
Costs me too much time and money.
If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd...
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Perhaps one day.
I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold. Thank you, my lord.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead? What do you want? What a boring conversation.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. If you're up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long...
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
Oh, what happened?
A waste.
Damn shame.
Some rumors about you and Skjor.
And if you want to keep having ears, you'll pretend you didn't.
Is it not allowed?
It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Do you have I'll show you what I know. I'll take my leave then.
Vilkas said, Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
May the gods watch over you. I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the harbinger. But Kodlak trusted your judgment. Come to me with questions. I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the Inquis solo.
I ain't done nothing.
Anyway, what do you need? What can I get you? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Did you raise your prices,
Not here.
Carlotta?
I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
I had to. The
What is
farmers
it?
are charging me double for the produce I sell.
Let me guess.
I'll see you
They're
back in
saying it's
Riverwood.
because of this trouble with the Stormcloaks?
We drink to our
Exactly.
youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is
the
just
bandits are
about
bolder than ever.
done.
They've been
I
raiding the
work for
farms
Bellathor
for food.
and the general goods
Supplies
store.
are scarcer than ever.
Cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our
Tastes as
home.
good as a loaf of fresh-baked pumpernickel.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
How goes the
Children of
begging today,
Skyrim,
Brenuin?
and we fight all our
That's right.
Security
Mop the
and
town's
white
beggars.
Come
out
by
everyone
Bellathor's
else.
shop at the market.
But I've got
I'm sure
a
we've got something you need.
I ain't hurting anyone.
Make it quick, then.
This land
I
is
don't want your
ours,
stink
and we'll
driving
see
my
it
customers
wiped
away.
clean of the scourge that
God
has
smile
sullied
on them
our
who show
hopes
charity.
and our
Best you
Life's
remember.
hard enough with all these... That bard Mikhail is... I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything... You've got no idea. They'll never understand. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila.
Don't mean to be rude,
No
but I'm
man's
too
going
busy
to get
to talk
between
right
me
If
and my
you're
little
looking
girl.
for a challenge, you've come to the right place. I ain't done nothing. Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here,
If
take
it's a
this
lady,
here healing
Carlotta
potion.
put you up to this, didn't she? I'm
found
sorry,
it in the
but
temple.
that fiery widow is... I don't have to take that from you.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's
You're
get
as
some...
good. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Have you...
Keep those hands up! You're just gonna stand there and take it? Come on,
he's not so tough.
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that.
Get him!
You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
What can I do for you?
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the... Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. All right, then.
It's a fine day with you around.
Yeah?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda.
Your turn.
Full of zeal.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
Rolled around on the floor.
And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours. You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. I see. So, you don't remember fondling the statuary, then? I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Well, we can always use contributions. You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there. I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
What a case of rock joint once. Othala and the Hag's Cure fixed me right up.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Is someone there?
Guess it's all
I
over now.
die for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markos City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. That's right. It isn't.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note? Oh, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed.
We'll handle things from
Ruined
here.
my entire day.
Margaret, he killed her. Right in front of me. She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
What's happening to this city?
Retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wimcar. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force, Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Run now! Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind guide you. We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim. I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kyne, in the name of Shor, and in the name of Atmora of old. You are Ysmir now, the dragon of the north. Hearken to it. No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn of this time is not an accident. Your destiny is you should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn, but there are many words of power in Skyrim. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you. Dragons have the inborn ability to learn and project their voice. Dragons also are able to absorb the power of their slain brethren. A few mortals are born with similar abilities. Whether a gift or a curse has been a matter of debate down through the centuries. What you have already learned in a few days took even the most gifted of us years to achieve. Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready. 5. Our leader, Paarthurnax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him. As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here, at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice. Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance. That is commendable. But remember, the dragon blood is itself a gift of Akatosh. Do not try to deny that gift. Your destiny requires you to use your voice. Why else would Akatosh have bestowed this power upon you? If you remember to use your voice in service to the purpose of Akatosh, you will remain true to the way. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. Wind, guide you.